Kevin Stefanski is out as Cleveland Browns head coach, first reported by Adam Schefter, ESPN, and by now it's out all over the place. The two-time Coach of the Year, winning those two awards could not save him to keep his job past the 2025 season, going into the 2026 season. The last 2 years is what did end Kevin Stefanski, if we are being quite honest with ourselves. 3-14 in 2024, and then this year 5-12 in 2025. Kevin Stefanski, he enjoyed success in his early years when he went to the playoffs in 2020, but it was all downhill for the most part there. Now, not all of it was Kevin Stefanski's fault. He got Deshaun Watson in that blockbuster trade in 2022, 5-year contract, $230 million guaranteed. But Deshaun Watson only played a whopping 19 games in a Cleveland Browns uniform. You had the suspensions, you had the shoulder injury, and then you had the Achilles injury that happened last season. Part of the reason why the Browns went 3-14 during that season. Then Deshaun Watson just hasn't been that franchise quarterback that the Browns really wanted him and paid him the money to be. Now, Kevin Stefanski, he has been the most successful Browns coach since 1999, but even that could not save him from being fired. The past 2 years have been atrocious. 3-14 with Deshaun Watson, Jameis Winston, and DTR mixed in. And then this year, 2025, with the likes of Joe Flacco, Dylan Gabriel, and Shedeur Sanders going 5-12. That pretty much sealed his fate in a nicely sealed envelope mailed to him, classified mail. You are no longer wanted with the Cleveland Browns. Now, I'm pretty sure it wasn't classified mail. I'm pretty sure they brought him in and they had a conversation and they said, you are no longer needed. But looking at Kevin Stefanski in his career with Cleveland, his most successful time was with the quarterback that everybody loves, Baker Mayfield. Went to the playoffs, beat the Pittsburgh Steelers, lost in the divisional round with the Kansas City Chiefs. And you could have the argument, well, if you just give him a quarterback, don't have a quarterback carousel, he would and still would be the Cleveland Browns head coach. We do what ifs and we can make up scenarios, but just the facts are Kevin just hasn't been good the past 2 seasons. His teams have not been good. The coaching position is more than just the quarterback position. It's about, is your team ready to win? Is your staff doing its job to win football games? And in the past 2 years, we have seen the Cleveland Browns just not prepared to win games. Whether it's penalties, whether it's situations where you take points and you go for it when you shouldn't. Those are the things that you have to look at. And then the litany of injuries the Browns have had has been cause for concern. The depth at the line position is just not where it's supposed to be. So you have all of these factors that goes under your head coach. It falls under his umbrella, whether it's raining or whether it's not. It's under his umbrella. The weather had nothing to do with that. I just want you to know an umbrella has to do with weather. Where we're going here. The point of the matter is this. Kevin Stefanski, the writing was on the wall and it was his time to leave. I think he is going to get another job and he'll probably go to get another job very, very quickly. But I think his downfall and where it started was this beginning of the year when it came to the quarterback position. When you go into a position where you have 2 rookie quarterbacks and then you decide we're going to add 2 more quarterbacks to the mix and we're going to have a 4 quarterback competition, I put that in quotation marks because it really wasn't a competition. When you know who you want your quarterback to be, Kenny Pickett, until he gets injured, and then you know it wants to be Joe Flacco, you are stunning the growth of your 2 rookie quarterbacks, and I think that was the beginning of the end. When you do have 1 quarterback that you really want to play, that's a rookie, and then you have another quarterback where you're like, I'm really not sure what I want to do with this guy yet. I want to have him in the corner and throw into equipment managers and, practice squad guys. It's not showing competition. It's kind of showing favoritism. That's where it all went downhill for Kevin Stefanski. The NFL coaching is about what have you done for me lately? And lately, Kevin Stefanski hasn't got the job done. So, here in Cleveland now, it's about who is up next for the job, who is up next for the task, and there's a litany of rumors. It's Brian Flores, Mike McDaniels, could it be Jim Schwartz? Well, will Tommy Rees take over? Is it Mike McCarthy? We're going to have to wait and see. But when it comes to Kevin Stefanski, I do want to say this. Right now, we're all jumping for joy. People want to have a party and they want to say, yes, I'm glad he's gone. But I want to make sure we understand. He has been the most successful coach that the Browns have had since 1999. He did win a playoff game. He got him to the playoffs 2 times in his tenure, and he won 2-time Coach of the Year. So no matter how we feel about him now, whoever comes in next, that is going to be a tough task to replace because you at least have to get the Browns to the playoffs. If you don't get the Browns to the playoffs, you are a failure. That's at least the bar. You have to get the Browns to the playoffs, and you have to settle the quarterback position. That's what this coach has to do. You got to get them to the playoffs, and you got to settle the quarterback position because no coach has been able to do it. So, let's have a discussion in the comment section. Do you agree that Kevin Stefanski should have been fired, or do you think he should have got one more chance? Did the Browns pull the trigger a little too soon, or do you thank the high heavens he is gone? And if you stayed this long, make sure you hit that like button for me. Make sure you hype the video on YouTube because now you can hype videos. And make sure you turn on your notifications because when the Dog Check channel makes a video, you want to make sure you tune in. That's all I got for you. Some videos going to pop up on the screen. Make sure you watch that into its entirety and you get all the Dog Check channel that you can handle. Until next time, it's all love. Peace.